In the early 17th century, the sun rose over a land steeped in tradition, yet constantly reshaped by ambition. Japan at this time was a tapestry woven with threads of power struggles and the ceaseless pursuit of mastery. It was a crucible where legends were forged, and destinies were not merely found, but earned through unwavering dedication. Amidst this fervent era, a figure emerged, a lone wolf known as Miyamoto Musashi. Even then, in his youth, he was no stranger to the dance of steel, having already faced numerous adversaries across the land. Each duel a testament to his raw skill, his untamed spirit, and his relentless journey towards an unknown zenith. Yet there was one encounter that transcended all others, a single duel destined to forever alter the trajectory of his extraordinary life, a confrontation that would etch his name into the annals of history, not just as a warrior, but as a philosopher of the blade. His adversary was none other than Sasaki Kojiro, a man whose name resonated with an entirely different kind of mastery. Kojiro, known far and wide for his breathtakingly lethal technique, the swallow cut, was the epitome of grace and deadly precision. His movements flowed like water, his blade a mere extension of his will. He was, in essence, the perfect, refined mirror to Musashi's often unconventional, almost brutal, and intensely unorthodox style. It was a clash of philosophies, a meeting of two different paths to martial supremacy, each believing their way to be the ultimate truth. The air thrummed with anticipation as the fateful day approached. The stage for this monumental encounter was a remote, wind-swept island, Ganryujima, a place where the cries of gulls and the roar of the ocean would bear witness to history. It was here, under the watchful gaze of a rising sun, still hesitant to fully illuminate the world, that these two titans were set to collide. Musashi, true to his enigmatic nature, arrived late. A deliberate act, perhaps, a strategic maneuver calculated to unnerve, or perhaps simply a manifestation of his own unique rhythm. This perceived tardiness, an affront to the rigid protocols of samurai honor, ignited a simmering fury within Kojiro. It was a slight, an insult that chipped away at his formidable concentration, clouding his usually crystal-clear focus. A warrior's mind must be a still pond, but Musashi had just cast a stone into Kojiro's. What transpired next became the stuff of legend, often recounted with awe and disbelief. Musashi, stripped of his katana, faced his legendary opponent, armed with an improvised weapon, a wooden oar, carved and shaped with swift, decisive strokes on his journey to the island. With a single devastating strike from this humble, unpolished implement, Musashi brought down the seemingly invincible legend. The swallow cut found no target, its elegance undone by an unyielding, unpredictable force. Kojiro, master of the refined blade, fell, defeated not by a superior sword, but by a superior mind. Yet this victory, so profound and so decisive, came not merely from physical strength, nor from the brute force of a wooden weapon against steel. Its true essence lay in something far deeper. It was a triumph born of an unparalleled presence of mind, an extraordinary patience that allowed the moment to unfold, and a masterfully applied strategy that exploited the psychological landscape of the duel as much as the physical. Musashi understood that battle was as much about the spirit as it was about the sword. That duel on that isolated island became more than a mere battle between two skilled warriors. It transmuted into a profound lesson, echoing through the ages. It was a stark illumination of the power of awareness, of oneself, of the opponent, and of the unfolding moment. It laid bare the deceptive pitfalls of ego, demonstrating how even the most formidable warrior could be undone by pride. And perhaps most significantly, it was an unparalleled testament to the art of timing, the intuitive grasp of when to act, when to wait, and when to strike with unassailable conviction. From that day forward, Musashi's path transformed. He walked not as a restless warrior perpetually seeking out new opponents to test his mettle. Instead, he embarked upon a different journey, that of a seeker of truth, an explorer of the inner landscape of existence. He understood that the greatest battles were not waged on the battlefield with steel and blood, but within the silent chambers of one's own mind and spirit. He had conquered not just a legendary foe, but himself, his own restless ambition, and in doing so had found a deeper understanding of life's intricate dance. His later writings, his philosophy, all stemmed from the profound wisdom gleaned on that remote shore. The real battle, he understood, is always within. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the depths of a legendary encounter. If this tale resonated with you, please consider giving us a like, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing for more insights into the extraordinary lives that shaped our world. This has been The Way of Musashi, Episode 2, The Duel That Changed Everything.